Pick Sonic Fusion.
Welcome back. The search for Joe Biden's running mate heating up, and according to a new report, it may be narrowed to just 2 top contenders. Of all the names thought to be on the short list, only 2, Kamala Harris and Elizabeth Warren, spoke at the Texas Democratic Party's state convention last week, a sign strategists say is a dry run for the national convention. Here to weigh in, radio talk show host Tony Katz. Tony, good morning to you.
Hey, good to see you.
So, Elizabeth Warren and Kamala Harris, that's an interesting top 2. What do you think?
I think it's a terrible top 2, and I get the point. If you're going to be playing big at the Texas Democratic Convention, which was also a virtual convention, it could be a dry run. But Elizabeth Warren, okay, that's a pick if you're trying to still get the Bernie bro to be with you because they see Joe Biden as a moderate. But she's wholly unlikable, and she's a liar. And then Kamala Harris, well, that's a pick if you're the Democratic Party, desperate to check boxes, yet you nominated the second oldest, clearly whitest candidate you possibly could. But she's the one who called Joe Biden a segregationist. She's the one who has an issue with who she put in jail and laughing all the way. They can't actually think that either one of these vice presidential possibilities is what's going to bring the party with them. There's so much ammunition that could be used against them, not from the political right, but from the political left. I can't see either one of these two being the true choice.
Tony, Harris took a lot of criticism for her time as the Attorney General and DA in San Francisco when she came in. Now that we have police reform on the front burner and Biden's previous problems and criticisms from the 1994 crime bill, is Harris really a non-starter? Is this all just parlor talk?
I think she is a non-starter, and I think that this is one of those conventional wisdom conversations that has no wisdom whatsoever. My money is on Val Demings, the representative from Florida, the former police chief of Orlando. If you're checking boxes, black woman, and she was one of the impeachment managers. So she could satisfy for the Democrats a lot, and she can probably have the police reform conversation that America wants, or a large majority of America wants, far better than others. I think it helps her. I don't think it hurts her, but I don't know if Joe Biden's listening to me.
Very interesting, though. That's a good pick, a police chief versus Harris. Let me ask you quickly before we run out of time, though, the jobs report. In that, a lot of good news, a lot of reason for optimism. Manufacturing adding 225,000 jobs. How are the voters in the Rust Belt responding to this?
They still want to be able to get to work. Michigan still doesn't allow it. It's Governor Gretchen Whitmer who told people, okay, it's not manufacturing. Don't go and get a haircut. Don't go to Ohio and get a haircut. Go on Google and just learn how to give yourself a haircut. What do salon owners get those cosmetology licenses for? Well, manufacturing is the same way. You need to fully open and get it going.
All right. Tony Katz, thanks very much for joining us. And I like that pick, Val Demings. Very interesting. Have a good Sunday. All right. Coming up, NASCAR's most patriotic race returns to Fox today. The Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500, honoring our nation's heroes and their families. So what can we expect? Joey Jones joins us with his predictions next.
Now more than ever is the time to celebrate America. And you can do that with us by streaming Fox Nation. From the people that brought you Fox News, get original